Have you ever wondered if her actions are actually subtle hints, or if you're just interpreting them? There are moments when the signals are so obvious, but most men tend to miss them because they don't realize what to look for. Today, we're going to explore 6 undeniable signs that a woman might want to take things further with you through a Stoic lens. These signs are subtle, but when understood and paid attention to, they become more obvious than ever. Stay tuned, because recognizing these signals can completely change the way you view a relationship. Eye contact, the most powerful nonverbal. Eye contact is one of the most powerful nonverbal signals in human interaction. When a woman holds your gaze for longer than usual, it's not just social interest, but often a sign of deeper attraction. In the context of Stoicism, we're taught to be observant and to pick up on cues. Here's a perfect illustration. Imagine you're having a conversation, and instead of looking away after a few seconds as usual, she holds your gaze, letting the moment linger longer than you expect. This lingering gaze isn't accidental, it's intentional, a silent invitation, opening up a space for connection that goes beyond words. In that moment, her expression might soften, or she might smile slightly, creating an intimate atmosphere where words become secondary. It's her way of inviting your attention while also testing whether you're aware of the signals and responding appropriately. For a man who practices Stoic philosophy, this type of communication requires calmness and awareness. Instead of getting flustered, then shut the fuck up, out. Instead of getting flustered or overthinking, keep your confidence steady. Don't look away or overreact. Let your gaze linger naturally, reflecting the level of interest she's showing. Stoicism emphasizes the value of being present in the moment. This helps you read and understand the signals others are trying to convey. Prolonged eye contact is her way of testing your awareness and energy. It's a delicate dance of attraction, where she's waiting for you to pick up on the signal without having to say a word. When you notice her staring at you, calmly meet her gaze. Respond with natural, unadulterated confidence. Don't interrupt the moment with confusion or hasty actions. Let the energy flow between you, creating a connection based on mutual understanding. In this situation, remember, she is inviting you into her world without words. Confidence, awareness, and presence are the keys to responding to this invitation. 2 touches, the nonverbal language of attraction. Intentional touching is one of the most powerful nonverbal ways to communicate attraction. When a woman touches you intentionally, it often goes beyond being friendly. It's a clear sign that she feels comfortable around you and is testing the waters for a physical connection. What's important here is the intention behind the touch. Stoicism teaches us to be present and aware of the small moments that others often miss. If you notice a touch that lasts longer than usual or is subtly repeated, it's a sign that she's testing your response. Think about situations like this. She gently places her hand on your arm while talking. Her fingers brush your shoulder for a moment, or even her hand on your knee for just a moment. These gestures are not random. This is her way of showing interest and subtly sending a message that she is comfortable being around you. Through these small actions, she is inviting your attention in a quiet but meaningful way. For a Stoic, it is not about reacting immediately, but recognizing the meaning behind the action. A Stoic man does not let himself get caught up in the excitement of being touched. Instead, he understands that the touch is a signal that she is attracted to him and is opening the door for the relationship to move forward. Stoicism encourages us to control our emotions, but also to increase our awareness. Recognizing the frequency and context of touches is key. If she is constantly looking for reasons to touch you, it is not just a friendly gesture, but an open door. When faced with this situation, stay calm and confident. Stoicism doesn't require you to ignore this subtle invitation, but rather to handle it calmly and consciously. Respond naturally, showing that you recognize her signals and are open to exploring the relationship further, but without making the situation feel forced. The touch is small, but it is a silent dialogue. Let your confidence and control of your emotions illuminate the answer she is looking for. Sign 3. She initiates private conversations. When a woman initiates opportunities to talk to you privately, it's a big sign that she's interested in you more deeply. Not only is this a way for her to avoid distractions from her surroundings, but it's also an invitation to build a more intimate relationship, both emotionally and sometimes physically. In social situations, if she pulls you aside to chat, suggests going outside for some fresh air, or asks you to grab a coffee alone, it's intentional. These moments aren't random. Even texting you late at night when everyone else is asleep is her way of seeking an exclusive connection. This shows that she wants your undivided attention, not shared with anyone else. Stoicism teaches us to be clear and aware in our interactions. A Stoic man understands that when a woman initiates privacy, she is showing vulnerability and interest. This is not just an action, but also a way for her to test your sensitivity and responsiveness. Her seeking private time is a strong signal. It doesn't have to be verbalized, but this setting is an open invitation to explore your compatibility and connection in a more personal space. She wants to know if you are willing to reciprocate that interest, and at the same time to explore your ability to build a more intimate relationship. When faced with these moments, it is important to remain calm and observant. Don't jump to conclusions or take action, but don't ignore the opportunity that is presented to you. Recognize and respond with confidence, but not ostentation. Staying calm and poised not only shows respect for her, but also demonstrates the wisdom and composure that Stoic philosophy values. The deepest connections often begin with seemingly small interactions. The ability to recognize when someone wants to take things further while remaining calm is an important quality of a Stoic man. Sign 4. She compliments your appearance often. Compliments are one of the most obvious ways to show interest, but when compliments focus on your appearance and come frequently, they often mean something deeper. These aren't just comments about a nice shirt or new shoes, but more personal references that show attention to how you look and how you make her feel. When a woman compliments your figure, your smile, or your demeanor, it's more than just a polite compliment. It's her way of showing admiration and attraction to you, both physically and emotionally. Intentional compliments. Compliments like, "You have a beautiful smile," "I like the way you dress," or "You always smell great," are clear signs that she's not only paying attention to you, but is also attracted to your confidence, the way you carry yourself, and the aura you exude. Timing and context of compliments. These compliments are often given in intimate moments, when it's just the two of you, or in private conversations. This makes them more special and meaningful. Shows admiration on a deeper level. These compliments are not just about your looks, they also show curiosity and admiration for your personality, demeanor, and how you present yourself. This is her way of trying to connect on a more personal level beyond the usual social compliments. Stoicism teaches us not to let ourselves be influenced by compliments or criticism, but also encourages us to be aware of the meaning behind those words. When a woman compliments you often, it's not just a nice gesture, it's a signal that she's opening up and implicitly giving you the opportunity to understand her interest. No boasting or ego boosting. A Stoic man doesn't let compliments inflate his ego. He recognizes that compliments are a sign of interest, but he keeps his cool and level-headed, letting natural confidence shine. Instead of reacting hastily or overreacting, he lets his natural confidence and charisma do the rest. This calmness not only remains attractive, but also shows that he genuinely understands and appreciates her concerns. When you receive compliments, respond with a gentle and sincere attitude without overdoing it. Let your confidence and presence guide the situation. Don't rush to take advantage of compliments as an opportunity for immediate action, but don't ignore their underlying meaning either. Compliments are more than just words. They signal deeper interest. Calmness, keen observation, and timely responses will help you build lasting, meaningful relationships. Sign 5. Flirty body language. Flirty body language is one of the most subtle yet powerful indicators of attraction. When a woman is interested in you on a deeper level, her body will often say it before her words. Stoicism encourages us to pay attention to these nonverbal cues as they reveal truer emotions than any words. How she positions her body around you. If she leans in close when you're talking, it shows that she's comfortable and is trying to break down the barrier of personal space. Mimicking your movements, like holding a glass of water, adjusting her posture, is a sign that she's trying to create a sense of connection between the two of you. This is a natural way to establish a connection without words. This leaning or mirroring creates a sense of intimacy, a clear sign that she wants to be closer to you. Playing with her hair, touching her face, or adjusting her appearance can be subconscious signs of excitement or anxiety. This is her body's way of reacting when she feels attracted and wants to impress. These gestures, however small, are often subtle signals that she is paying attention to you and wants you to notice. If she crosses her legs or points her feet toward you, this reflects deep interest. Our bodies tend to gravitate subconsciously toward what we feel attracted to. Frequent and intentional eye contact, combined with a smile or slight tilt of the head, is a clear invitation. She is opening up space for more interaction, indicating her desire to build a more intimate relationship. A Stoic man does not allow himself to be swayed by the momentary emotion of noticing these signals. Instead, he stays calm, focuses on objective observation, and doesn't rush into action. Keep calm. Instead of getting excited or impulsive, let your confidence guide you. Her signals are an opportunity for you to build attraction in a sustainable way. Be patient. Don't feel pressured to act immediately. Stoicism teaches that the right moment will come, and you only need to act when you're sure you're both ready. Flirty body language is a delicate dance that both of you need to feel. Let your composure and awareness guide you without tying yourself to any assumptions. The key to success is to observe, pick up on signals, and respond at the right time. This not only strengthens attraction, but also helps the relationship develop naturally and sustainably. Sign 6. She brings up sexual topics in conversation. One of the most obvious signs that a woman is interested in getting intimate with you is when she starts bringing up sexual topics or innuendos in conversation. This isn't a random act, but rather a subtle and calculated way of testing you out, gauging your comfort level with the idea, and getting a reaction from you. Women are often more discreet and subtle than men when it comes to expressing their desires. These hints can come in the form of a funny story, a provocative comment about a movie or a song, or a flirtatious joke. The important thing is that she's trying to create a comfortable space where you can reciprocate the energy she's sending out. Probing your comfort level. When she brings up these topics, it's her way of testing whether you're confident and mature enough to handle them comfortably without feeling awkward or overeager. Signs of openness and comfort. Sexual hints or comments are often a sign that she feels safe talking about intimate matters with you. This is the first step in testing the possibility of a deeper connection. Subtle green lights. Conversations like these aren't outright invitations, but rather gentle green lights that show her she's ready for a more committed relationship, both emotionally and physically. Stoicism teaches that, in any situation, calmness and awareness are key. When she brings up the subject of sex, how you respond will determine a lot about how your relationship progresses. Stay calm and don't get swept up. Don't be too eager to engage with the topic or avoid it altogether. Instead, listen, observe her body language, and respond with confidence and maturity. Respond thoughtfully. For example, if she tells a funny story in a flirtatious tone or mentions something provocative, you can respond with a small smile and a smart answer that shows you understand her point without making the situation less subtle. Focus on the underlying signals. Stoicism encourages you to realize that these conversations are not just about sex, but also her way of testing your sensitivity and ability to navigate a potential relationship. Be patient and discerning. Don't mistake her openness for an invitation to act immediately. This is the time to show patience, to show her that you care not only about the physical aspect, but also about the emotions and meaning behind these signals. Confidence and mindfulness. Your response should show that you are listening and understanding her on a deeper level. It is not just about physical attraction, but also about connection based on empathy and understanding. Stoicism does not require you to ignore the signals that others send. Instead, it helps you take control of how you respond to them. You cannot control what others say or do, but you do have complete control over how you respond. When she opens up a conversation about sex, remember that this is not only a moment to get to know her on a new level, but also an opportunity to demonstrate the maturity, confidence, and deep connection that a truly stoic man possesses. If you notice these 6 signs in a woman, know that she may be sending you a clear signal, an invitation to connect more deeply. However, this is where the Stoic philosophy really shines, helping you navigate your relationship in a mature and conscious way. If you find value in this analysis of Stoicism and attraction, please like and subscribe. This is the best way to make sure you don't miss out on useful content about Stoic philosophy and how to apply it to your life, especially in relationships. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're always updated with the latest videos. There are many more interesting things waiting for you, helping you explore human nature through the lens of Stoicism. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.